The 12 links of dependent origination. How ignorance leads to incarnations in lower realms, and potentially how virtue leads to incarnations in higher realms. At the beginning, the first step is ignorance or virtue. From that ignorance, fear, thirst, that inverted thirst, inverted desire, we create karma. Karma means action, which is the second step. Action, the second link. That action itself, that unvirtuous or virtuous action, imprints into consciousness, is there, is out there. The thought, empowered thought, the speech, the action is out there, just sitting there in consciousness, in etheric awareness, in collective awareness. And then there's a fourth step. It enters into name and form, which means it enters into the name and form, the five aggregates, the person, the inner person of Buddha, of God, of a demigod, of an individual, of yourself. It enters into name and form, and that means it's in our unconscious. And then it enters into our sense basis. We become subconscious of it. It's there, this karma, this action. And then it makes contact with us, thought of as the kiss. We feel it. Before we even judge it, that's where it makes contact, which is the sixth step. And then we feel it. Begin to feel it again before judgment. Seventh step, dependent origination. This is the minor cycle. So we feel the bad karma, the negative karma, or the good karma, and from that clinging arises, or aversion. Reverse to negative karma. No, don't like it. It's natural. And that response comes from one of two places. It comes from a place of virtue, in the case of the Buddha and God. Or it comes from a place of non-virtue. So there's a reaction, a response, which is clinging to it. And then that clinging builds up into craving. The clinging is the Dharmakaya. And then out of that comes the craving, the pouring forth of that energy. And as it pours forth into the Manakaya, which is the 10th step, dependent origination, and it enters into existence. Our response, our reaction to your own karma, which comes from that ignorance, which is there in consciousness, which has arrived. And then, once it's given birth into the world, into existence, it hits you. My response, or it hits yourself, your own response hits yourself. And the result of that, you take an incarnation in a new world, in the samsara chakra. Will it be heaven or will it be hell? Was it good or bad karma that you made? And in that world you grow old as a result of this response. People throw you into a whole world if you perform a good karmic action or a negative karmic action. And then eventually in that world you die. And you start again on that cycle. And if you've learned, you perform a virtuous action. If you haven't learned, you perform a negative. And endlessly you go round and round, creating your life. And so we get to the big 12 links of dependent origination. where, as a result of all of your lifetimes and of your life's karma, you enter into a new life after death. The 12 links of dependent origination with Spiral Mahamaitreya. Deep Space, the Rave Guru, Maitreya. Love you all. Hope this helps.